Hi, so today I am going to give you 3 things that will make your space more lively, more comfortable, and more enjoyable to be in that maybe you didn't think of before, or maybe you have. And the first one is simple, yet it always seems so complicated. At least for me, it did. It took me years to do this, and that is get curtains. Take down, even if you rent a space, we had these awful panel blinds, and they fall off, they don't close all the way, they don't open all the way, they're dusty, they get grody. The most significant change I made was getting curtains. I don't know, after 4 years of living here, after 4 years of trying to straighten the panel blinds one by one, probably daily, we finally got curtains for the bedroom and the living room, and it makes sleep so much better, and it also holds the coolness in, or the heat, or whatever season it is, and they're so much easier. And it's ridiculous that I didn't do this sooner. I'm mad that I didn't do it sooner, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So we went to IKEA, and I'm sure you could probably go to Walmart or something and find decent curtains, and they were $50 for 2 curtains. That seems like a good deal to me. I don't know. I thought they were going to be way more. So yeah, curtains changed my life. They changed my life. And the secret about curtains is you want to hang them up higher than the window. Okay, so my husband was like, oh, we're gonna have to hem them and this and that. And I was like, why? No, they'll barely fit on the window if you do all that. So I was like, just put them up a little higher than the window. It makes it feel bigger, and they'll almost touch the ground. Actually, I think these, yeah, they're like a couple inches off the ground. And as soon as we put them up, he's like, wow, you're right. It feels way bigger in here. We live in a small space. Feels bigger. It's so secure at night to know my curtains are shut. There's no, if I have a fan on, there's no like jiggling of the panel blinds. I was so happy we took those awful things down. I recommend taking them down. If you can't take them down, putting curtains over them. The second thing I really recommend to help your space feel more probably comfortable at night is, and this will matter with winter coming, as the darkness arrives for us all earlier in the evening. My baby is here taking all of the clothes out of the drawer that looks like we're just folded. That's okay. She's exploring. But lighting, okay? Lighting. Oh, I didn't realize this mattered. Maybe I did subliminally, maybe. But lighting. So our living room doesn't have a light on the ceiling. We had to buy lights to plug in, and the light bulb matters too. I don't know what kind of light bulb it is, but the bright ones, bright white light, makes such a difference. We have 2 lamps on each side of the room. One lamp, it's just so bright, so great. The other one's a little dim, but we don't have light out there, so we had to have lighting. But the lighting that I really, if you can take off, if you have a lighting fixture in your house you hate and you're renting, an easy thing to do, I will show you. And I got this handed to me when somebody moved. So I don't know how much they cost or really where to get them. I think they're called IQ light or something. I'm gonna show you. This is our light cover, and each piece is separate. You could probably make one. There is some on Instructables on how to make your own pieces and put them together to make a cute light fixture. And it looks so cool. How cool is that? It is way cool. And I don't think it costs a lot. I can't imagine it does. Like I said, my neighbor gave this to us when they moved, and we had a glass panels on here, and every time we made the bed, the glass panels would shake, get hit, some of them would chip off, and that's dangerous, right? you don't want glass on your floor in your bed. So we took the glass panels off, which also were super dusty all of the time, really hard to keep up with. And I found these, well, my neighbor gave these to us, and I put them on the light fixture. You can do them in different shapes. And wow, what a cool light, what a difference it makes. It looks so much different. It looks different with the way my room is put together. One of my children are napping, so I can't show you my entire room, but it made such a difference. And it's fun for the kids. They love seeing the different ways it looks, because our light has a dimmer, and so it's fun, right, to do it bright. How cool it looks to do it low at night with just a little glowing. It's kind of like a night light. It's really helpful to have, and it really did make a difference in the feeling of the room. So again, these curtains cost me $50 for both of these. I think this stuff costs, I don't know, less than 10 bucks. It helps if you have a handyman around to put it up. I have my husband to put them up. I'm sure you could figure it out yourself. I'm sure it's not difficult. We didn't get the ends. I'm sure we could, such a better thing with the end caps, but nonetheless, it made a big difference in our room. Imagine this whole thing just with the fitted panel blinds, dusty. Oh, I remember cleaning them. It was gnarly. So much better now with the curtains. Curtains have changed my life. You have no idea. Get curtains if you don't have curtains. Put them up high. Let them hang down low. I have the fan here. I usually have it in the window. It's kind of loud, but it is hot here where we live. Okay, and the last thing I will say, which is maybe not thought about often and underestimated, is smells. The smells of home. You know how home smells? Maybe your home doesn't have a specific smell. Mine doesn't really. Well, my grandma's house had a specific cooking smell when she used to cook a lot. When I bake cookies, I guess the only way I can say to help the smell of your home, I mean, you could use essential oils. Those are a little strong for me. I do like incense. I like to boil a lemon peel in water, and the smell just, it's so good. We do have those sticks in the oil. I don't know what that's called, but it's a bottle of scented oil. It has sticks coming out of it. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. And really cooking and baking, I mean, those are the smells of home. Also cleaning anything that smells not good, like anything in the bathroom, anything in the kitchen. If you have plants indoors, we have plants, don't let them stay wet for too long. Everything dries quick here. I don't really have to worry about it. But when I lived in Florida, where it's very moist, smells were a little more difficult, because when we lived near the beach, we had moisture all of the time. So maybe you could get a dehumidifier for that. I never had one back then, but I would probably do that now. I now live in a very dry environment, still hot, but very dry, so I don't have to worry about my plants anymore, or the moisture in the windows and the curtains. Well, I didn't have curtains then, but there was moisture in the windows, the little crevices of the windows from the ocean wind. So, I mean, that was kind of a smell in itself, right? But, taking out smells that don't smell good. I take out the trash every night. I don't leave trash in the house at night, or dirty dishes. Those are maybe once in a while, but those are two things I really try to not leave overnight. And carpets, if there's anything falls on the carpets with children or pets, clean it up right away. I take my carpets out and scrub them with Dr. Bronner's soap and spray them down. So I try to keep them clean so they always smell good. If you want a good cleaning, or even after cleaning, if you have to use harsher chemicals, vinegar over things with a wipe really helps take away any cleaning smells that maybe you don't like, and any odors that you don't like. And the smell of home, it matters. When you walk into your home and it smells funny, it matters. If you have pets, cleaning up right away. Just don't let bad smells linger, I guess is what I'm saying. If you don't let the bad smells linger, it's more likely the good smells will come out, or no smell really. But that is something that really brightens my day, is after burning an incense, or once in a while I use the oils when we're not home, and to come home after it has settled and to smell like a pleasant smell when you walk in the door, with your curtains on the window and your lighting fixtures. Like, it's comfortable. It's very comfortable. Even if everything else is in chaos, at least you have those three things.